Welcome to the President's Diary, where we take a look at His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's week of activities. His Excellency started his week by representing Guyana at the Caribbean Sustainable Energy Conference 2022, being the keynote speaker. There, he stressed the importance of achieving strong global climate targets, especially in light of the pronounced vulnerability of small island developing states and low-lying coastal states to climate change impacts.
We should not be asking ourselves whether we can achieve net zero by 2050, but whether we can afford not to. The scientific community has made its predictions. Life on the planet will become perilous should the rise in global temperatures not be checked. The target of net zero by 2050 is therefore imperative for the survival of the planet. As all global leaders agree, the big question is how can this be achieved?
Guyana, he stressed, will remain a strong advocate for greater international cooperation to reverse the adverse effects of climate change, and will lead not only through its advocacy, but through its example. Also on Monday, the President met with the United States Ambassador to Guyana, Sarah Ann Lynch, and an executive team from Bechtel at the Office of the President. Bechtel is an American engineering, procurement, construction, and project management company which has completed over 25,000 projects in 160 countries around the globe. On Tuesday, Dr. Ali and several of his cabinet ministers met with representatives from Conservation International Guyana at the Office of the President. Conservation International Senior Advisor and former Executive Director Damien Fernandes delivered a presentation to the government team on green-gray infrastructure, which mixes the conservation and restoration of nature, including natural coastal buffers such as mangroves and seagrasses, with conventional approaches such as concrete dams and seawalls. The President found the presentation to be meritorious. Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo is expected to lead future discussions with Conservation International Guyana. His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, in a curtain raiser on the night before the tabling of Budget 2022, said that citizens will see major investments into life-changing policies and programs, while delivery of government services will be upgraded significantly. Senior Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh presented the $552.9 billion budget on Wednesday.
Budget 2022 is geared towards economic growth and expansion without bringing new tax burdens or hardship on the people of Guyana. Expanding and creating job opportunities, ensuring that we lay the foundation for a better healthcare system and educational services. Importantly, greater and more enhanced public-private partnerships and support to the vulnerable, especially our children, women, and the elderly.
President Ali said food security and expansion of agriculture is another key area which government intends to support through Budget 2022.
Budget 2022 will also see tremendous aggression in the advancement of the Public Sector Investment Program. The PSIP, the Public Sector Investment Program, is integral to the transformation of our country. Investment in key infrastructure, enhancing infrastructure, is key to the improvement of living conditions and livelihood of the Guyanese people. And Budget 2022 will see a comprehensive and aggressive framework in terms of our public sector investment program.
Special investments will be made available to the housing sector. This will see the creation of more communities with a lot of opportunities and additional house lots and homes as the PPPC government accelerates its robust housing agenda. Massive finances would also be injected into the construction of new roads and highways nationwide. The aggressive step will lead to the transformation the PPPC administration wants Guyana to achieve. His Excellency on Wednesday attended India's 72nd Republic Day anniversary reception at the National Cultural Center, hosted by the Indian High Commissioner to Guyana, Dr. K.J. Srinivasa.
The celebration of India's Republic anniversary evokes strong feelings of national pride and patriotism. It compels Indians everywhere to reflect on the progress their country has made since becoming a republic.
The president said that India has been very helpful to Guyana's development. He said cooperation between the two countries continues to grow and that, like India, Guyana will demonstrate strong global leadership, especially in environmental management.
When the name Guyana is heard in the international community, it must be synonymous with democracy, the rule of law, safe and stable macroeconomic environment, and more importantly, a people that are willing to contribute our bit to global development and a better world.
The head of state was joined by Vice President Dr. Bharat Jagdeo, former President Donald Ramotar, and members of the diplomatic community. The relationship between Guyana and India has been very fruitful and cordial since Guyana's independence in 1966. On Saturday morning, Dr. Ali delivered a post-budget address to the nation explaining how the 2022 agenda fits into the PPPC government's wider vision for Guyana's development.
Budget 2022 is not only people-centered, but is geared at addressing our productive capacity of our country and every single sector. The productive capacity includes not only the hardcore infrastructure, not only the investment in the sectors, but importantly, the investment in the human resources that would give us the capability and the potential to develop these sectors. So unless we enhance our productive sector, our productive capacity, we cannot build a strong economy.
This has been the President's Diary. Thank you for watching, and do join us again next week as Dr. Ali continues with his transformative development agenda.